I'm Michael Mandell. I'm the Managing Director of the Americas at Komgo, based here in Miami, Florida. So Komgo is very focused on digitalizing trade finance, taking away the paper, looking at multi-bank solutions for clients, and automating processes that have been manual for a really long time. One of the things we really look at is the entire ecosystem and the entire technology stack for technology to help both financial institutions and corporates be able to manage complicated trade activity and high volume activity in the most efficient way possible. As a fintech company, we're constantly looking at ways to improve the products that we have to match the changes in the market. So AI is definitely part of that. One of the ways that we really approach AI is looking at real use cases. So when we look at trade finance and we look at letters of credit, we see a lot of manual processes, like taking a draft invoice and populating an instrument within one of your TMSs or within a Komgo platform. And so we're using tools like AI to find very, very specific functions and ways that the machine can take away some of the data entry and the more manual workflows. We're also taking AI to compare documents. So we look at document checking as a function that will start to go away, and we will start to use technology more to be able to more accurately and efficiently check documents in relation to global trade. So we really see some companies really is very forward thinking in terms of the way that they want to adopt trade technologies. So there's some very, very good solutions out there like treasury management solutions that organizations are using, which really serve a core purpose for treasurers and CFOs. And we think about things like payments, which are highly digitalized and really an interconnected ecosystem. They're looking at organizations like Komgo, which serve a very, very specific function outside of that. So certainly we connect to these platforms, and it can be through APIs or other interconnectivity, but really they're looking at ways of getting out the front door and having that connected to the global financial world. So end-to-end connectivity between a treasury management solution and the back office at their banks globally is really what organizations are looking at. I would say that the most forward-thinking companies that have adopted the technologies have leveraged off structured data to be able to do certain things, to have better reporting, to have good data, and they're looking at our platform as a golden source of data rather than looking at a stack of papers or looking through an Excel file. I think that the biggest takeaway is that trade is always evolving. So we're looking at the geopolitical environment today. We're looking at new structures which are growing. So we think about surety-backed LCs as something that we're seeing in the market. Sureties in general, we are seeing considerable growth outside of what we used to see as a traditional space like construction is now being adopted in other verticals. So we are seeing an evolution. One thing that I have noticed is technology is becoming a part of the conversation. I do attend a lot of events. I do speak with lots of organizations around the world. And a couple of years ago, technology was something that existed. We had to have it. Now we're starting to see technology as the forefront to most of the conversations that we have. So I think there wasn't a panel today that didn't touch on technology and the way that they're using it. So really we're seeing technology coming to solve a lot of the solutions to manage that global trade disruption. I would say be open-minded. Have a conversation, talk to organizations that see what the best practices are, and then you really have the tools to make the decision about how you want to apply technology to your company. There isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, but really there's a lot of information out there to understand how other organizations have adopted technology to help grow their platforms.